bought this car so I could flip it. So I could fix it, flip it, buy another car, fix it, flip it, buy another car until I can get enough money to buy a Corvette. So I bought this car. I haven't finished fixing it. And then I bought this car and I haven't finished fixing it. So obviously I haven't flipped either one of these yet. And then I did something really stupid. I bought the Corvette. Let's hear how it sounds if it starts up. I know. Ooh. Hey, that's good. Could be louder. We'll have to work on that.
Well, at least it runs.
Oh, it runs. Yeah, I don't even have to. We don't have to push it.
No, remember the last thing?
I know.
Yeah, don't remind us.
Ooh. All right. Well, it's gonna have to be louder. We gotta make it louder than that.
That bumper's not gonna make. That bumper can't be not salvaged. It's already fucked up.
It's true. Well, we'll probably do a body kit or something.
That wasn't even that bad. The bumper's already fucked.
Hey,
Just
calm
got
down.
a couple scrapes on it.
Calm down, calm down. There she is. Kind of a late delivery, but she's here. Now fix it. I will fix it. And then that's the other damage there. Oh shit, the doors got damaged. Dang, wasn't expecting that. That sucks. I have to flip those two so I can replace all the money I spent by buying this. But surprisingly, not a whole lot of damage. Bumper, fender, 2 airbags. That's it. Besides, seatbelts need to be reset. Modular, airbag modular needs to be reprogrammed. And that is it. This thing runs. I drove it in here. It's in great condition. I'm not sure why this is off right here, but there's no damage. The tires are like brand new. It's super clean inside and out. I can't lift this right now because the bumper is all stuck on there. I checked the oil. The oil is like really nice and clean. So I already got it. I skipped ahead, and this is my problem in life. This is what I do. I know I come up with a plan, A, B, C, D, E, F. You know, maybe this was plan, or this was step G or whatever in the process, and then I'll go A, G, and just be done. And I skip over everything else and didn't do anything I planned on doing. But now I can't stop thinking about this and obviously wanting to get this up and running, or at least out on the road and street legal. And it needs a windshield. That I didn't notice in the auction. The pictures for this in the auction, you cannot see any cracked windshields. I zoomed in on it, and I think you can probably see this little part right here if you really zoom in on those crappy pictures. But other than that, you can't tell. And there's really nothing you can do about it. Just accept it and carry on. But if you can't tell, I did clean out the shop, so I need to get a couple more lights up over here, and then I'm gonna start ripping off this bumper, see what we can do about this. I ordered the grill. I found a pretty nifty one on Amazon for like 70 bucks. So that was nice, and it's brand new and everything. So we'll replace that. The damage of this, it seems pretty extreme, at least to me. At least as somebody who's never done bodywork, this actually, I don't think really matches the original photos. This seems a lot more severe than originally I thought, but whatever. We'll figure it out. We're either gonna fix it or not. I don't really have the money to replace it, but we'll see what we can do. These parts are not cheap. Like, to get a used, oh my God, a used bumper, at least $1,000, if not more. A used fender, at least $1,000. So we'll see if we can fix this fender. See if we can build out this door. The only reason why the door is messed up is because of the fender, just from opening and shutting the door. So hopefully we don't cause any more damage, and then we'll go from there. It's dirty. It had quite the drive yesterday getting to me. It spent, oh geez, it got loaded up at 11 a.m. and didn't get to me till 10 p.m. So 11 hours out on the road. But it's here. It made it. My delivery guy was excited on my behalf to get this, that he took the extra time instead of just leaving it at his yard overnight. He brought it to me last night just so I can have it here, which makes a world of difference. I'm glad it's here, and I'm glad it's in my shop. So that was the other part, was I wanted to make sure that I got it in here, secured, locked down, so it's not an issue. But yeah, we'll get to work on this. Well, seeing how this is broken, like with the clips are broken, this clip's broken, this clip's broken. I don't think it's worth the time and effort trying to salvage this bumper. It's just where it's broken at. It just doesn't work. I mean, this isn't gonna work. It has to be replaced. Well, I'm already seeing some new issues. First of all, I'm trying to get the bumper off, and you notice this wheel gap here, right? You know, I can get my whole hand right here in this gap. You go to the side that has the damage, where I need to do work, and I don't even have enough room to get this in here. So then, when you take a look in here, you look right here, and there we have a busted frame. So I'm not sure what that means at this point in time, but we're gonna keep going and see what happens. Oh, jeez. Okay, maybe I should have done some sort of time lapse or something, but we got the fender off. We got the bumper off. I took the hood off. There's no damage to the hood. I just took it off so we can figure out the frame damage. So this is what we're looking at currently. Now, without having the correct tools or anything to measure this out and figure out exactly what's going on, what looks like, so we still have that small gap on the tire, and you might think it's just this, no big deal, but it's not. It's more than this, because the whole bumper sits all the way back over here. And then on this side we have that much space. That's a huge difference. And of course right here we have a crack on the what do you call this? The driver's side frame arm assembly. And then if we look at it straight on, which I don't know if it's possible to tell through the camera, it looks like it's kind of tilted that way. So the force of impact was right here, whatever hit this, and bent the arm that way a couple of inches, and which would have caused everything over here to just kind of shift. With that being said, I think that's fixable. It's not even really damaged. Little bit there. Oh, that's the plastic part there. So, but the real damage is the brake point. So I think what we need to do is try to bend this back over. If we bent it back that way, it should pull this back into alignment. I would think. The other interesting thing is, why did the force of the impact do this? No, because the screws are missing down there, so insurance must have done that. But it is, like, I'm trying to put it back and it's very difficult to get that back on. I've never done any type of body work, so the lack of ever doing this might be part of that. The other issue that I ran into, is how this sits. That's weird. So this kind of pops out a little bit, and it's not flush at all. It sticks out maybe about 1/4 of an inch, 1/2 inch. So you go over it, it goes down to that. So I don't know if that's just an adjustment that I need to do on this panel itself, or if there's an issue in here, but there was no impact over here. Or was there? Well, there might have been some sort of impact there too. Oh, here and there. So this thing hits in 2 spots. Like, you know, they have the 2 bumpers on either side, but it just, most of the force was impacted on the driver's side. So maybe this is slightly bent. I have yet to see that the brake point on this, because everything's covered up. So it is a possibility. All I know is that I tried to estimate this, or I called for OEM replacement parts. That bumper is over $800, and they want the old bumper back as a core. I don't know why. This fender is almost $1,200, and they also, do they want the core on that? I can't remember if they wanted the core for that. I don't think they did for that. But then the headlight is like $1,700. It's $1,600 and something for this, and the headlight is great. It's just everything that holds it on, all three spots where it screws into the body, are all busted off. And it's not like I can't just glue those parts back on or resin those parts back on, because there's so many little pieces missing. You know, it wasn't like a clean break where you could just put that on. It's like it broke apart, like glass. So I can't just put that on. So I think we got to do some more digging in here to see if there's an issue with that side of the framework. But all in all, for those three pieces right there, it's $4,000. So we're gonna try to discount this as much as possible, because this car was $20,000 and the fees on it really killed me, which was an additional $4,000. So we're already into this vehicle just to get it here by $24,000. This car is in immaculate running condition. But now, if you come under here, you can see it. Maybe? Can you see it? That's the passenger side arm, and it is cracked on the welds, which means this one is also damaged. So that means all of this needs to come off. We do need to do some body work on the right hand side. We do need to realign these arms and weld them back into place. So there is frame damage on both sides, but it looks like they broke where they're supposed to break without causing any further damage. Because if we go further back and there's any damage to the rest of this arm here and back, or that arm there and back, and it needs to be replaced, then that means this motor has to come out. And I don't want to do that. So let's just hope by how we see this damage that and then how these broke, like the arms aren't even bent up or anything like that. They're just, the welds are broke, which has caused a shift. This has shifted slightly, and this has shifted a lot. A little frustrated. You know, you have to kind of anticipate this. I was just kind of hoping for better. But this is why these things end up at Copart. When you see it and you see a couple blurry photos, you see a fender with a little bit of damage right there and a bumper with a little bit of damage, and you're like, oh great, a fender and a bumper, and we're golden. But now we're talking about a $1,600, $1,700 headlight, a windshield, and then also frame damage on both sides. It's unfortunate, but this is where we're at, and this is what we need to do. And we're just gonna, as they say in the UK, crack on.